What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. It looks like Miguel Cotto's legal advisor has stated on record that his client, Miguel Cotto, could announce his plan and who he's going to be fighting by as early as next week. So let's talk about it. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. As always, when you're on my channel, I give you guys that raw, that uncut, unfiltered, that uncut cocaine. No, I'm playing. I'm just going to be like this. I really respect Miguel Cotto. He's a hell of a fighter. I don't fucking want to see him fight Floyd Mayweather. I can't stress it enough. Been there, done that. Give me a fresh match. In addition to that list of what I do not want from Miguel Cotto. And again, I take nothing away from Miguel Cotto. He's had a hell of a run. He has an impressive resume. He's been in there with everybody. Shane Mosley. He's fought Margarito twice in Margarito's prime. He's been there with Sergio Martinez. He looked really good in his last fight with Martinez. And I respect the man. But I also respect the truth in my personal feelings. And I'm opinionated. And there's a reason. Everything I do, I have a reason for it. I don't want to see this man go up against Timothy Bradley. So let's break it down. Timothy Bradley. Why I don't want to see Miguel Cotto versus Timothy Bradley. And Timothy Bradley is another fighter that I personally have a lot of respect for. A true warrior, tons of heart. But you got to put it in perspective. And to me, the perspective is this. Timothy Bradley, in my opinion, beat Diego Chavez. However, my opinion don't mean jack shit when it comes to your record and what the actual fact is. And the actual fact of the matter is, whether I agree with it or not, it says that he had a draw with Diego Chavez. So he's coming off of a draw. Same thing with like Pacquiao versus Bradley. I thought Pacquiao beat Bradley in the first fight. However, the judges saw it different, and on his record, it said something different, and he had the belt. So I don't get into this. I tell you my opinion. I think it was bullshit. I don't think Diego Chavez had a draw with them or whatever. But again, as it sits on his record, it was a draw. Before that, he lost to Manny Pacquiao. He looked good in the first 5-6 rounds. Then his game plan fell apart. Looked like he was fatiguing. And Manny Pacquiao made those adjustments. So why the fuck would I want to see Timothy Bradley at this current point in time fight Miguel Cotto? Especially knowing Bradley, who is not a hell of a puncher. He's a great fighter, but he's not a big puncher. He's going to probably have to move up to 154. And I know Bradley, he has the heart the size of California, but he says, oh, I'll fight the Klitschko and I'll do this and I'll move up to 54. That's cool, but is that really what's right for your career? You know what I'm saying? Especially coming off of a loss and then a draw. I don't think a Miguel Cotto fight is what I want to see next. So me personally, I don't want to see Miguel Cotto face somebody who's not a true 154 pounder. Floyd, Timothy Bradley, smaller guys. You are the lineal middleweight champion. Fight somebody your own size. The Canelo fight was really what I wanted. I thought that was a hell of a fight. Great fight. It made sense. But for whatever reason, the timelines didn't equate, and Cotto didn't make his decision that coincided with Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo's plans. So they said, fuck it, we're out of it. And they went on to other options, and it looks like they'll be facing James Kirkland. So if you're not going to fight Canelo, who barely can make 154, you know what I mean? He's being pushed out of the division in terms of his body and his growth. He's fighting his last couple fights at 155 and shit. So to me, that's a fair and square match. He's a young, growing kid. He rehydrates and those kind of things. So since that can't happen, fight a fucking true middleweight or somebody who's a true 154 pounder. Demetrius Andrade, one of the Charlo brothers. Dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to fight a middleweight, if Triple G beats Martin Murray, which I predict him to beat Martin Murray, and I'll do an official prediction later, but fight, you know what I'm saying? Fight him in June. I think those are great fights for him. Triple G is not the biggest middleweight. He's probably the biggest puncher at middleweight, but he's not in terms of his physical size. So we've never seen Triple G face somebody the caliber with the pedigree of Miguel Cotto. So that's a great fight. I would favor Triple G in that fight. But again, I'm not making no prediction until something like that was announced. So me personally, I don't want to see Miguel Cotto go in against smaller guys. You know what I mean? They might try to make a fight with Andy Lee, and that's okay. Andy Lee, it shows he can be outboxed, but at least he can crack, and he has that one punch game changer power. He showed you that in the Korobov fight, his fight with Jackson. So you know what I mean? It's a decent fight, but again, he can be outboxed. So to me, it's like Cotto needs to make some real serious, stern decisions. I understand money. If you fuck with Floyd and do another rematch, you have a chance to avenge a loss, and you can make a ton of money. But you're closing and winding down on your legacy. People are going to consider that a duck, being a actual middleweight champion, lineal champion, and you're fighting Floyd Mayweather, who I believe in his last fight rehydrated to 148. You know what I'm saying? That's not what. Drop the belts if that's the case. If you want to fight Bradleys and Mayweathers and you know what I mean, Amir Khans and shit like that, guys who are smaller and not at least 54 pounders, then drop those fucking belts, because you're not the middleweight champion. Let me know what you guys think of this. Who do you want to see? And just so here's a quick disclaimer. I know I did at the end of the video. Again, I really respect Cotto, and I'm saying this as a what if, because I don't know who he's going to be fighting. I don't know what the game plan is. If it's Floyd, if it's Timothy Bradley, Andy Lee type, if he's going to wait to see what happens with Triple G. I don't really know. But if he's announcing as early as next week, I doubt it's Triple G. And I doubt it's Triple G because Triple G is looking like a monster. So I doubt Triple G is really the person he's looking to fight next. That's just my personal opinion, especially since he hasn't been in there since he fought Sergio Martinez in, I would say, the springtime of 2014. I forgot, maybe May or June. So, man, I just hope it's for Cotto's sake. One thing I hate is when a fighter has always given you like, Cotto has spoiled us with a great resume. So I don't want him to all of a sudden go away from that and start like cherry picking and fighting the fights that don't make sense for his legacy. You know what I'm saying? Cotto, again, he fought Prime Clottey, he fought Mosley, he fought a lot of true champions, former world champions, current world champions, or whatever. He fought a lot of the top guys. So please, Cotto, if you're listening, or if one of your advisors or somebody's listening, don't go away from that formula. Keep doing what you were doing. Don't fight these smaller dudes. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is all speculative. I don't know who he's going to be fighting. I'm just saying I don't want him to be fighting a smaller Mayweather, Bradley type. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.